why can't any of you maintain your conscienceless? Jesus. Alright, guys. Or, you guys, Lord passed out. Nerith, what is with you all? You pass out all the time.
You can tell that she's still breathing. She appears to be alive. Other than that, you have no idea what's going on with her.
We need to put her somewhere safe. And we need to carry her back up somehow. We can't leave her down here. Well, you know, I do have wings. I can fly her up.
You guys just kind of pass out randomly a lot.
I'm starting to think that maybe the jump into the moor that sent us all this far out, maybe it did something to our brain chemistry, and that's why we're just seemingly unstable or something.
Ha! I was unstable before I fucking got here. But
No, mentally, not like our fortitude, not like your morality.
When we fly her out of here?
Yes, please. I'm gonna plop her.
Weren't there like some boxes in the junkyard? Or maybe don't put her in a box in the junkyard because then she might get crushed.
We're not keeping Lurkus in a dumpster. No.
It's really led me to have a real presumption of negativity towards dumpster people.
Well, think of how they got there. You know, maybe they hit the less fortunate part of their life. Or maybe something bad happened. Or maybe the government's a bunch of corrupt individuals committing war crimes and then they exile you. You don't know. The psyworms, they're kind of tasty, though.
Jane, we need to discuss your habit of eating potentially sapient creatures.
Listen, I need to live too. Well, actually, we kind of just throw all of you guys into fires, but you know what I mean.
You do have a big thing about burning bodies. It is deeply concerning at times.
Okay.
But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, you know what? I think it's a terrible thing, but I think I'm getting used to it, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. I won't throw you in a fire. Unless you turn into a big old jerk. Then maybe if you deserve it. I don't even think I'd throw you in if you asked. What should we do, Laura?
Our friend who lives in the dumpster is here, so we could. They're just around the open dumpster, so we could perhaps ask them.
I didn't see anybody else come out the hole.
They're tasty.
Jane, remember where we're at?
Jane still has the viscera across her maw.
Can we decide whether or not we attempt to be any sort of normal whilst behaving in other planets?
On a ship, I might be normal, you might be the weirdo.
Doesn't matter what my standard of normal is, it's about what the local area's standard of normal is.
Hey, Georgie, I have a big favor to ask you.
Yeah?
Is there any place around here that we could put our friend so she can finish her nap safely and soundly? You seem to know the area, and I'm trusting you with this, because if you don't, you know, there's 4 of us. And obviously I eat worms, so...
That's...
You can leave wherever you want. You can leave her in that car over there, and that'd probably be safe.
Thank you so much. Please, she means a lot to us. Just, if you see anything, just if you could somehow maybe wake her or warn us, please.
If Georgie is suggesting it, that's who probably lives in it.
Come, she gets to fucking nap in the car, grumble, grumble.
Look, I understand. You have little to no reason to trust us, to want to work with us. I get it. That's fine. But we're looking for Susie, and it's very important that we talk to her. We're not gonna, like, hurt her or anything like that. We're not here to hurt you. We just need to speak with her. That's all it really is.
She probably just went home. I don't know, okay? I don't know.
Where is her home?
It's okay if you head down the road and you go back past the gas station, head south, and then go a little bit west on Fern, and it's right there in the suburbs.
I think this is the first time I've properly been involved in one of these escapades when Laura hasn't been around, because she was busy last time. But, like, I don't know, I kind of miss her weird, ominous vibes. I don't know, is that me? Is that just me? Does anyone else get the weird, ominous vibes from her, or is that just me?
I've been all up in her brain before. It's pretty ominous.
After a considerable few hours of walking, you finally come to rows and rows of houses on Fern Street, deep in the heart of the suburbs.
Just a little suggestion. Can I do the talking again and nobody mentions cosplay?
But how else are we going to explain why we're weird and looking? They don't think they're supposed to
You
know.
don't have to explain why unless they ask.
Is this good enough cosplay?
Oh, fuck me sideways. Is that what I look like?
I mean, I couldn't get the beard to happen, but I'm pretty hot, huh?
Is that a compliment or? I don't know how I
You
meant
wanted
to
to
respond.
cosplay. I'm just trying my best.
Jane looks almost identical to you, Suave, except without a beard.
My name's Mavi.
That's very creative. Can you at least make it my name but backwards? At least it sounds a bit different.
Okay, I'm Yavez.
You knock. Oh, Susie. Oh, she lives 2 doors down.
Yeah, so he's gonna check over his shoulder to make sure that like he knows where they are, but that they aren't in clear, instant view. Then I knock.
I got it, Mom. Something I can help you with? We're about to have dinner. Maybe a young teenage human running into the house and leaving the front door open, and you see Susie walk around the corner.
Hello there.
Hello?
May we come in? I know it's close to your tea time. I'll try not to take long. I'm sorry.
I don't suppose I can tell y'all no, do I?
Wouldn't advise it now.
I wouldn't advise it either.
Yeah, come in. Keep it down, would you?
From what we've been told, you're the only other person that's able to change themselves in Hijago.
Yeah, I can.
So there's more than just you,
Well, there's one other.
right?
Wait, is it Grixina?
No.
Uh-oh.
Has Christina been bothering you? I keep telling her to
No.
stay out of people's garbages.
She was no bother. She's fine. She's very nice. Very shy. Just nice.
She's nice when she's not eating out of the garbage at the gas station.
I mean, I've seen people eat worse. You should see what I've seen amoeboids eat. That's really gross. Anyway.
Me? Boys will eat most things.
We were more or less just wondering why.
I don't know. Nobody's intimidated her, and yet she seems horrified.
Are you from another world?
Well, why don't you ask her if she's okay first? Jeez, men.
Right. You do the interrogation then, Yevos, young apprentice to my name.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Telepath a message to her and just say, it's okay. We're not going to hurt you.
Meeting your gaze, and you're watching very intently as your eyes are locked together. Her mouth doesn't move, but you hear her say to you, I've never met anybody else who can do it too. I didn't expect you to come back from the dump. I'm so sorry. I was scared. I don't know how it all works. But I know that when people go there, they can borrow things from the chair, and when they return, when they come back here, they don't have it anymore. But I do, and I think it's because I don't come from there.
You're not from here like we aren't from here, I assume.
Again, you see her nod slowly.
And you mind if I pat you on the shoulder to console you?
No, you can.
And Jane's gonna do it.
You're very nice. I've never met twin elves before, but
Oh,
all right. said this out loud before. When I came here, there wasn't anything that you see. I I don't know how it all got here. It's like my dreams came true. I was here and I was alone, and then one day I wasn't. And I was so happy to have somewhere to belong, I didn't question it.
Do you have any idea what's beyond this city or this town?
As far as I know, nothing. I looked and looked and looked and looked. And then when I stopped looking, I found this place.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. Feels like the days go on forever.
Well, do they?
If it's not too personal, why did you come here? Or was there a reason?
I was sent here. I didn't always live here. A long time ago I lived, well, with other people who weren't like me. But when I was very young, I did something terrible and they sent me away.
I think my cohorts here know all about that.
Well, so do you, Jane.
I didn't do anything. I never crimed in my life.
A can of crash appears in your hand.
Okay. Okay. I think something's wrong.
Wait, did you just... What? Are we still in the simulation?
I don't-
know. We landed the ship here. We came in through a big dome force field thing. Can you sort of bend this world to your will at all, Susie?
I think so.
What if we're actively being, like, food for the Psy words?
Look, whatever it is, we don't intend on staying here permanently. I think the next thing we ought to do is leave, then.
I mean, y'all are welcome, back whenever you want to visit. If you do intend to leave, I don't know where you'd stay. There's not much room now that I think about it.
You remember when we told you about the chair that we get in and you get the things and new stuff happens in your brain? You suddenly get like information injections. Do you know anything about that stuff? Because Noricus isn't here for me to ask or get in her brain.
Wait, I'm confused. Like, injections of knowledge, that is not something I understand at all.
That's how Schwabi can make his chicken wings happen.
Oh, but I didn't do any of
They
those.
aren't fucking chicken wings, first of all. I'm a majestic eagle, thank you very much.
Okay, a griffin. It's fine. Listen, so when I did it, Nerd, I could suddenly speak another language whenever I wanted to. It was just there in my head. I don't know how. And then I made it go away because I don't trust it. There's something I don't understand.
Oh, I left work because I lost my voice.
Your voice.
And then it came back?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like we're taking a variable from someone else's head and putting that variable into our own head. I think we're taking other people's traits. And I think that all of these people are basically like cattle.
Suave's just gonna look slightly exasperated and putting his, forefinger and thumb on the bridge of his nose. Like, oh, right, okay.
How you feeling there, buddy? Do you want some crash? It can give you wings.
Right, I have to be honest with you, Susie. I reckon that, your daughter can't do that anymore because of me.
You've given my daughter a chance for a normal life. I beg. My name Joshua? No, he's a perfectly nice young boy.
Oh, Josh lives there? Okay, hold on, I'll be back. You always have fun. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh, I guess we better go follow her.
I don't think any of this is real.
That's not a very healthy way to go through life.
No, as in I'm sure life is real, but I don't think this is. So look, I think all of this exists only for the purpose of Susie. My question maybe is what if none of this is real and it's just a bunch of worms that are like feeding off of like her passive psychic energy or something?
But I'm eating the worms.
Well, in that case, we shouldn't be lingering around looking at boys' houses. We should find Lorcas, see if we can wake her up, and then leave.
You're just jealous.
Honestly,
You know
at
how-
this point, I'm just thinking we should just leave. We should buy some weird food from this place and just go. Could Nareth just stop conversation and just look around looking for a glitch in the Matrix? Just investigate or whatever to look for repeating patterns. Something to suggest it's digital, it's false, it's not real.
Yeah? Are you okay?
I don't think anything's real. I don't think anything's real.
Suburban area around you fades away, and you find yourself in the midst of a crackled landscape that is very similar to what you arrived on.
We've been in a simulation this entire time.
Or did you just render everything into being what you think reality is? Does that mean Susie's not real? Warm
But
face.
no, you still have the beard. He still has the beard.
I know, I still have
How about-
the beard.
Can you make the wing?
Oh, good point.
If you attempt to, wings sprout directly from your back.
Okay.
As you
Okay.
blink, the suburban landscape comes back into view.
I'm gonna take an anti-ill pill and go knock on his door. Hi, Josh. How are you?
Hey, Jane. Help yourself if
So-
there's anything you want.
On the television?
On the table.
Oh, can you explain some? Oh, these are cool.
Yeah, party favors.
Wow, is this what you do for a living? Is this your career?
It makes sense, meat.
Yeah, so thanks, Josh. We're probably gonna head out now. I think. I don't know, it just kind of makes sense that we go back to law.
Where you left Loricus. In the back seat of Georgie Boy's car.
Is my tummy grumbling?
Yes.
So Loricus is clearly still passed out, I assume.
Sleeping like a baby in the back seat. That is its primary function, is to suck up whatever is surrounding, withdraw it inside, and it looks like the hex on top is sending it out somewhere in a beam. Jane, actually, you can still partially see the quote-unquote glitch in the Matrix. It looks like that beam is going to the dome that you guys can see, or you could see from the outside.
Do you want to leave? You want to...
I think we're all in agreement that we want to leave. It's just we're debating whether or not to turn this big thing off first.
No,
Right, for
if we
one,
can
don't wanna
leave without
bother.
it, let's not make any mysterious entities mad, especially not ones that can create entire false worlds.
Jane, your
The only-
calculator of risk begins going off.
The only
Like-
thing I remember from Tar Shrek is the catchphrase, which is
Oh,
be immortal and do well.
wait. Why is my calc... What is it saying?
Your interface rig, which goes off, you had it programmed back at Joshua's looking for
The
security,
surveillance.
and you notice that when you got near this bush, it went off.
Hello? Let's see.
As you start typing and the UI shows up, you can tell it's an older type of technology. This computer hasn't been used. You have never had. You would see this in a museum. It doesn't
Ooh.
look like anything modern. It's ginormous for one, especially for something like surveillance. But you see an old logo that you recognize from a corporation called Shiny Ray. It looks like it was connected to the Shiny Ray Corporation's cloud network, but it can no longer access, so everything is erroring out and giving you like disconnected, reconnect, disconnected, reconnect.
Priest Joseph, do you know anything about Shine Ray, Swabby?
I know they may crash.
Guys.
Wait.
What if this is all just a giant factory, and then the factory things that were being made usurped the factory people, and now the factory's on its own? This is a
Oh.
crash factory, and now it's no longer functioning. Because the things that were being harvested usurped them.
And they,
Oh.
so are they gonna usurp us too?
No. The slurping has been turned on its head.
You see, when you look at the barrier, that it is cracking, and significantly more than when you arrived.
Yeah, I think we could actually squeeze through the fence.
And as you squeeze through, daylight disappears, and when you open your eyes, it is dark.
Can we try one last thing before we go?
Okay.
Which would be?
Can we do that sit in a circle thing and see if reality's real? Because now I'm really starting to doubt.
Alright, let's come by all this shit again.
Suave, you can see through the cracks in the dome, and you can see it blinking in and out of existence. And you can see that within the dome, it looks almost exactly as it does outside of it.
It's just all one big illusion.
Well, I think we are right.
Decontamination.